It is Tainted Soul here, and today we are running through some stuff just to mess around a little bit here in the Inverted Spider Strike in the Destiny 2 beta. Kind of exploring right now, but my end game idea is to try and see if we can't get the the rare blue chess piece for the Warlock. There's been videos out today. Some big YouTubers have gotten some videos of a blue rare Warlock chess piece that is actually dropping as an engram from finishing off the boss in the Prothean mind from the strike. So that is one of the things we are going to try and get by the end of this weekend, hopefully. If not, it's not a big deal. Uh, it's been confirmed. I've seen a few videos on it. We are not sure whether it's a legit thing or whether it's just a it's a glitch that it's whether it's supposed to drop or not. If you go into the Bungie excuse me, the Bungie Armory on Bungie.net, it only shows legendary armor and weapons. And so far, from what is understood, this is the only one. It's just a Warlock chess piece. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to get any pictures of it up here because I'm just streaming from my PlayStation. I don't have a super duper rig or anything. I just stream it off to PlayStation. So this is live straight from my PlayStation. But that is what our goal is eventually, is to try and get that, hopefully. If not, it's not a big deal. I'm having a blast just running this as it is. So, I was hoping to get a couple buddies on today, but no luck. Everybody's out doing other stuff. Got couple buddies playing miscellaneous stuff here and there. I have my homeboy, Big Anthony. His gamer tag is Comlastat666. Big shout out to my homeboy, my brother in arms. He's out there rocking some Kingdom Hearts, trying to finish that up this weekend. So, but big props to him, and got to show my boy some love. But hopefully at some point, I know tomorrow we'll be on for sure. I'll have a bunch of guys on for sure because we're going to be doing the live stream from the farm tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 11 Mountain, and 12 noon at Central Time. So we will be rocking that out tomorrow for a little bit, probably the whole time. I plan on spending the whole hour there in the farm to get the full experience of what we have to explore there. Kind of hoping that maybe we might come across some open world areas that we might be able to kind of maybe leave that area a little bit and go explore just a tiny bit. I don't think we will, though. I think they're going to have some areas blocked off like they have here, walls and force barriers to stop us from going outside of the farm. But we will have the soccer ball to kick around, or football, as they say over there in Europe. So we'll be trying some of that, and then we will see what else we can get into there. See if maybe we can come across any interesting information. I doubt they're going to have vault space or anything like that up. They're going to hopefully have some of the vendors there. They're not going to be available to be used, but I'm hoping that maybe we might be able to at least see some of them there. I know Tyra Karn is the new Cryptarch. No word yet as in whether Rahul will be back or not. I kind of hope not. He was kind of a bum He shafted me, and well as a lot of other players. But we will see. So we're definitely excited about that and getting into it. Uh, a lot of people were upset that there wasn't any open world stuff to do in here. But I'm kind of content with what they gave us. I'm really excited for this and for what they have been generous enough to give us for this. Um, there will be no complaints on my end at all whatsoever. I'm just happy to be able to get into this and experience what they've given us so far. Um, People are complaining that, well, there's no open world exploration or anything, and those people need to understand that in Destiny 1, they did a lot of open world stuff like that to kind of test how the servers and stuff were going to run and how everybody was going to be able to function in the world. Plus, it was the first time doing it, so they wanted to make sure that everything was going to go smoothly. And so they opened up a lot of stuff, and then they opened the moon for the last 2 hours or so on the last day, which is really cool. Which is essentially what they're doing here with farm, but we'll have some fun with it. They don't need to test everything out this time around because they have their setup and they know it's going to run alright. But they're opening the farm up to make sure it's going to be able to handle all the people that they're opening it up to. Because they've widened raised the amount of guardians that will be able to be in the farm at one time. So they want to make sure that it's going to be able to handle everybody in there at once. I think it's 19 people or 16 people. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I want to say 16 was the original. So, but it's gonna be more than what they had in the tower. So I'm kind of excited for that. I was actually kind of excited to get on the original and see that they had the Nemesis Star available for purchase from Xur today, which is really nice because I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't been able to get it, and finally sold it today. The only thing I need now is the Zen Meteor. I need a few more exotics, but the Zen Meteor is one of the ones that I really want to get. I'm probably never ever going to use it, but it would be nice to have it in my inventory for collection reasons. Guess we'll have to wait and see. But I know they're releasing that stuff, like the Zen Meteor and stuff like that, and the Sublime, or the exclusive armors and stuff like that, and weapons to Xbox in October, which I think is, in my opinion, it's kind of dumb to do that now, after Destiny 2 comes out, because it just doesn't make any sense to open that stuff up when nobody's going to be playing it. They should have dropped that stuff before. I really don't like the idea of the exclusivity for that long. I mean, I could see like a month or so, but I don't like the 1 year gap between the exclusivity. I don't mind that they do the exclusivity, but if they're going to do that, they should do exclusivity for Xbox, do some items for them, weapons and armor for them, and then do the PlayStation weapons and armor like they're doing, and then at the end of the 12 months, if that's how they're going to do it, then they swap the items, you know what I mean? I think that'd be really cool for them to do that. So, but we will see. So right now, like I said, we're just exploring the world. I actually got into a decent party here, where people weren't going straight out for the end of the strike. They were going for this guy, I think he seems to be out there. He's down there already. But it is what it is. I'm gonna end up getting in there at some point though, because I do want to finish it to try and get that item. That chest piece is gonna be nice. Even though it's a legend, or it's a blue, still pretty cool to see something like that in there, and even it's not going to carry over either. But that's another thing. A lot of people are upset that nothing carries over, but I mean, I can count on one finger the number of games that have dropped betas like this and have allowed stuff to carry over. You know, I mean, it's like Destiny 1 was never like that, so it's not like they're changing a bunch of stuff up around from the way it was before. You know, a lot of people, I just think people will bitch about anything. But oh well, I've got no complaints at all. I love it. I'm absolutely in love with this game. I've always been in love with the game. You know, people will shit talk this game left and right, but I will always be right there. I'll take breaks here and there, you know. With Destiny 1, I would take breaks around Christmas time, you know, right after Christmas, to do, you know, just to kind of get a break so I don't burn myself out on the game. I mean, this is the only game I've ever played for this long constantly. Oh, sorry, I had to get something to drink. Yeah, this is by far one of my favorite games. Bungie has always been one of my favorite developers. Um, I'm also one of the people, you know, one of the few people that still enjoy the majority of the Halo games, even after 343 took over. I know a lot of people were not big fans of them, but I liked them. I've always been a Halo fan. Unfortunately, I got rid of my Xbox because I was not happy with the direction that Microsoft went with their the system and their setup. I was really not happy. I was very disappointed in the fact that they came out at E3 and announced that they were going to be revealing 22 exclusives, and every single exclusive ended up being indie games. And you know, there was a few games that they had out that they ended up dropping and canceling, and Scalebound was one of them. And unfortunately, Scalebound was one of those games that a lot of people were excited for, and that's one of the games that they definitely should not have scrapped, because that game was literally like within a few months of being finished, and they scrapped it right at the end. All that money they put into it, and then turned around and scrapped the project, was mind-boggling. And it was an amazing game, but I've been a Microsoft fan for years. I mean, years. And I've always been the kind of person, just like with Destiny, I've always been the kind of person that's always defended them against anyone and everyone. Anyone who's had anything bad to say about them, I've always defended them. And I couldn't do it anymore. After the E3 and the fact that they dropped the Scorpio, which was the, not dropped it, but they brought out the reveal for it, and it's just a new Xbox One system. It's just a little underwhelming. Like, since the day that they dropped the announcement for it, it was supposed to be a whole new system in itself, and it ended up being another version of the Xbox One. Granted, it's going to be a good system with all the internals and stuff like that, but I don't see paying $500 for a system that's been out for 4 years now, I think it is. So it doesn't make sense to me at all. It does not make a bit of sense to me at all. Alright, let's do this. No. Nope. Ooh, and that guy departed. Well, thank you very much. Not that it really matters to me, because
Let's see how the Red Legion plans to kill you before you go down.
Alright, let's fuck some guys up. This guy will chain. Chain the lightning, hopefully, like it's supposed to. Hopefully, maybe. I'm just horrible with that. I'm gonna switch to something else because as much as I like that gun, I'm just absolute shit with it. Alright. Take these guys out the old-fashioned way. Alright, well, or get wrecked doing it. Alright. Hopefully these guys will come and get me. Or not, I'll just respawn. Alright, here we go. So machine gun holds a shit ton of ammo though. Got 341 in it right now. I don't even know if that's full. It might not even be full yet.
What could the Red Legion possibly be drilling for?
Friendly query. What have you done to attract such hostile species to my planet?
I don't know what these guys are doing. Probably should have used my linear fusion to take those guys out first before I tried going over there. That would have been a smart idea. Oh well. There's a hair on my face. I can't get it out. Oh, and there it goes. As soon as I respawned, it was right there. Oh, good, he fell down. Okay. Alright. Sorry if I get quiet here. I tend to get quiet when I start concentrating. Helps me think better. Alright. Well, these guys seem to be pretty cool so far, for the most part. That's not the fact that I can shoot those guys.
Looks like the drills are manned by a full battalion of Cabal.
A full battalion?
Alright.
What is that to you, who have slain gods in the heart of the Black God?
Ooh, yeah. What's that? Right there. I'm getting too cocky here. I shouldn't be getting this cocky. It's okay though, cocky's not a bad thing if you know what you're doing. And I, for the most part, know what I'm doing. I just have to get myself straight, that's all. Alright, now, as we've seen in the past, do not get too close to here, because those balls will drop right in your fucking face. No pun intended. Alright, let's go down here.
I think they want their drill back. Do that, not worry. This is right there in the middle of everything. He ain't gonna get us this time. Oh, nice. Of course, this guy's not gonna play. Let's hope this thing launches in the right direction. It's going to be a short trip.
Really have no idea what this guy's doing. Never mind, that was the warlock. Oh, this guy's gonna eat the wall. Oh, no, I guess not. Thought he was. That guy out.
that guy out. That's what you get for being a doofus. Alright, let's check our special. Let's change this
Are you
to
sure about this?
this guy for now. Stupid mistakes. Stupid mistake. Right, Wicket? Say stupid mistake. Why that guy didn't revive instead of running forward and trying to drag us, just revive so we can continue on. I love this pulse rifle. This pulse rifle is dirty. Amalon is one of my favorite foundries. I really like their weapons. Alright.
Hey, Zavala, we found it. Big Vex. Bigger guns. Good hunting gun.
That was a bad throw. I feel like I want to try the fusion grenade. I think I'm going to try that once, because I haven't tried that yet. Tried the other one before, which is a good grenade. They're all really good. I like how they stuck them with some of the best grenades of each class. They've got the Void Wall for the Sentinel Titan, which is really nice. Oh, look at this guy. Came over to say hello. Why am I aiming at this thing? It's so shitty. There we go. There's white ammo right there.
What's happening to the floor?
I don't know how that hurt. Oh well. fly above.
Energy change. Watch out.
Alrighty, we got him. We're gonna try and keep his focus off them for a minute. So we can revive. Okay, good, we got the revives. I don't want to abuse that yet, but to each his own.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow, look at this. Oh, I overthrew it. That was crazy. That was way overdone. Ah. A little more, we'll have his head off.
In your face.
Oh. Oh. Well, at least I was able to revive him. Oh, don't go out there. Don't go out there. Oh, turn back, turn back. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Good. Keep it up, keep it up. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. A couple more seconds. 6, 5, 4. Don't worry about trying to get me. You just keep trying to finish him off. Oh. No looking this time in the new item,
Modular mine neutralized.
because it actually drops as an engram.
Failsafe, what's your assessment of this incident?
Vex records indicate the Cabal
There's a
discovered
linear
the
fusion
mine
rifle.
and
These
dumped
things
it
are
into
awesome.
this
I really
world to
like these damn
cultivate.
things.
Had the Red
The
Legion
main
achieved
ingredients
their goal,
actually
I
dirty as
estimate
hell
a
as well. The
60%
thing's
chance
ridiculous.
this planetoid would have been
Might use
destroyed
that
in
this
the
time
ensuing
around.
battles.
They're all really good. I'm not a
Luckily,
big fan of
Captain
the...
stepped in.
I mean, I've never really been a big fan of shotguns, but it's not a bad weapon. The grenade launchers are pretty fun. But the linear fusion rifle and the sniper, especially this copperhead, man, they're so awesome.
All right. Well, I think that's it for this video, and we will be doing another video here shortly, most likely. I'm hoping to be able to get some other guys on from our group, so we can get a full group in and maybe explore a little bit more. Um, but yeah, if we're able to do that, maybe we'll see if we can't show some of the glitches that we were able to get into. But until then, we'll see you guys later. Peace.